walking around because my back hurts. So, trying to increase activity. Although, I went to Walgreens, and when you walk 6 blocks and your back hurts, it feels like 2 miles. I'm just out here observing houses. Kind of wondering, like, what does it take for a house to get dilapidated? Is it resources? Is it pride? I've noticed a lot of running cars today. I'm assuming someone's in the back. But like, I notice certain houses, like, they're lived in, but the outside looks terrible. And you know, outside of it could very well look terrible and inside be fine. But still, you know, you wonder. And I know it's costly, first of all, so there's that. But it's still something to like think about. Hold on. Also, I'm kind of really over everyone smoking anything outside. Because the weed element's not legal. And there are restrictions as far as cigarettes, but no one ever abides by those. I forgot how many feet from some federal buildings. But apparently nobody cares. But it's always interesting, like, when you're in your own neighborhood, but you never really, like, pay attention to little streets, what's around them, what's going on. It's like I think we're creatures of habit, where we tend to walk the same streets, buy the same things, listen to the same music. And I mean, there's slight variations, but in essence, that's what we are. That's what we do. I'm also trying to figure out, I should look that up. In these smaller streets, is it legal, like even if it's your property, to have half of your car on the block? I understand you park it inside because some of them have like a small driveway, but to like really just be on the sidewalk, on the edge of it's kind of weird. Also, speaking of random things, it's interesting like when you live in a mixed neighborhood because it's like even in a mixed neighborhood, nothing's actually mixed together. I mean, by look, but not by like actual culture. And yeah, people are staring at me, but that's just okay. I'm in too much pain to actually feel anxious right now. Yeah, just like how certain people say, oh, well, I grew up in X, Y, and Z neighborhood, so that's why I talk blah, blah, blah way. And it's like, you don't always, I guess it's twofold, because, I don't know, like certain religions, certain communities are very exclusive. We as black people, for those of you who watch me who are black, because not all of you are very inclusive. So it's like when people are in neighborhoods that are predominantly ours, they feel more comfortable speaking I'm trying to not get people. Speaking and adapting to ways that would more than likely be recognized as African American vernacular English, or just our culture, quote unquote. Whereas if we're in a neighborhood that's being gentrified, as in it's predominantly ours, and a more enforcing community is coming in, we don't have that liberty of switching in and out. So I feel like that's sometimes why it feels violating. It's kind of like being in a mixed neighborhood and then Jewish people being like, oh, well, we don't want Labor Day to happen. We want it to be less hours because it interferes with this, then, the third. When sometimes it doesn't, because it doesn't always like fall at certain times, or matter of fact, it's like it passes through there, it doesn't stay there, and like where they are, where they're gathering. Whereas for us, it's like we have whole school schedules, around whatever they're doing. But part of it's also our fault in that we don't fight enough, or maybe we're just tired of fighting, and it becomes something that's like, okay, well, whatever. Or like we get glad to have a little bit of something to which we don't like taking into consideration that little bit is really just a bargaining chip for our silence in total. I'm trying to find catfish. So I'm gonna have to walk past my house. Well, not literally, because it's not even my block. But yeah, anyway, that was just my thoughts right now. I don't feel like swerving around people anymore, so I'm gonna go. Bye.